everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick, easy-ish type of Valentine's Day look for you guys. Something that wasn't like pink and glitter and, you know, something that you could feel sort of sexy in and not maybe like a little girl wearing pink or whatever, or just weird wearing glitter. If you wanted something more toned down, only really need a couple shadows, you could recreate this look with almost any shadow you'd like, and it's just kind of sultry and easy. So if you'd like to see how I got this glowy but sultry look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. I am starting off with my Photobalm powder by the Balm, which is in light, and I am just running that over my eyelids as a base for the next shadow, so everything blends really nicely. And then I'm going to take this light brown here as a transition color from the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. It doesn't have a name, but it's just a nice transition color for my skin tone. And I'm just going to buff that in. I'm going into the Nubian 2 palette, and I'm going to dip into Morocco with the same brush, and I'm just going to lightly start buffing that through the crease. I really just want to warm everything up, but I don't want it to be too heavy. Next, I am going to go in with Kenya from that same palette, and I'm going to pat that over the lid. And I'm really just going to take my time building this up. It's sometimes hard to build up matte shadows over the lid without them being patchy. This one is really great, but it does take some time, especially with a small brush like the one I'm using. It just takes a little bit of time to build everything up. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and dip it into that Kenya shade again and start blending out just so it goes up into the really warm crease and blends really nicely. Then I'm going to go in with my Sephora Airbrush foundation, and this is kind of how I apply it, which maybe isn't the super best, but it's how I do it. I just spray a little bit on and then I stipple it in. And I try to work quickly because it does dry really fast, but I just want to get it spread out as much as possible. You really don't need a whole lot when you're using this, and a little bit goes, as you can see, quite a long way across your face. And I make a great face and spray myself. I'm always like super concerned that I'm going to spray myself in the eye, but I never do, so I don't know. But I just blend it out. And I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in light, I believe, or fair, in fair. And I'm going to conceal just anywhere that I felt like needed a little bit of extra coverage, and then obviously under my eyes and stuff. I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques contour stipple brush thing, which is one of my favorites. And again, make really great faces. I'm going to set everything with my KVD Lock It powder. And I'm sorry about my camera doing that. Like, I know so many YouTubers have this lens, but I swear that none of them have this problem with it going like that. But I'm going back in with my Photobalm, and I'm just going to lightly set the rest of my face. But like I was saying, I don't know how to make it stop doing that really jerky in and out focus thing. But I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs medium sculpting powder, and I'm just going in with a duo fiber brush and blending that out, contouring. I'm going in with a NARS Madly blush, and I'm just going to apply some of that with the same brush. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty excited about going in with my Artist Couture Koko Bling because it's the best. But I'm just putting that on all the usual places, the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go in down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose. And then, of course, heavily across the Cupid's bow because, you know. I'm going to tightline with my Marc Jacobs Highliner. And I'm just doing this kind of as a base for the lashes I'm going to put on. I'm bringing it up into the base of my lashes. I'm going to go with my NYX Jolie brown liner, and I'm going to do basically the same thing on the bottom. I'm going into my lash line as well with this so that I can blend it out with a pencil brush like I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go into Morocco, if I can find it, and buff that out a little bit so it's a warm under eye as well. And I'm making sure to connect that to the outer V of the top part of my eye. And then I'm going in with Zuri, and I'm going to highlight the inner corner. And I wasn't happy with that, so I'm going back in with Koko Bling just to make it a little bit brighter. Then I'm putting on some lashes after I curled my lashes and put on some mascara. These are the Risque lashes by Koko Lashes. And as you can see, what I do basically is with this little eyelash tool, I place it down so it hits the middle of my lid, and then I attach the outer portion and I make sure that's stuck on pretty good, and then I go in for the inner corner. And I spend probably the most time on the inner corner because that's usually where a lash is going to pop off if it's going to. So I make sure that it's placed exactly where I want, and I kind of hold it there with the lash tool or with my finger so that I am making sure the glue is really touching the skin and sticking there. So you can see I place it right down in the middle, and then I go for the outer corner and just make sure it's stuck there. I got a little heavy-handed with the glue on this one, so it takes a little bit longer. But I make sure it's pretty well stuck so that when I go in for the inner corner, it doesn't pop it off on the outer corner, and then you're just kind of going back and forth like a crazy person. But I'm making sure as I'm pressing the lashes in like that, that I can feel the wetness of the glue on the skin of my eyelid, because you want the lashes to be adhered to the skin at the base of your eyelashes, not to the lashes themselves. I'm going in with MAC Whirl, and I am lining my lips, and I'm really just doing the outer corners and the top lip, because I have this weird thing where like on the outer corners of my top lip the pigment gets really patchy of my natural lips, so I always feel like it looks really weird, so I just like to fill that part in, especially since I'm going in with a nude color. And once I am done with that, I'm going to take Birthday Suit by Micki Causemetics, which is just a really nice, for me, darker nude. And I'm going to apply that to my lips just straight from the bullet. And I'm going in with my Urban Decay setting spray, the All Nighter. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you recreate it, definitely tag me. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.